deplorable. Just cannibalized its own kind.
The hype for the forthcoming sequel to 2018's sleeper hit Octopath Traveler has been real. So when the demo was dropped after February 8th's Nintendo Direct, I had to check this one out. If you're not familiar with the original, the basic concept here is that you have 8 characters with 8 different stories that will inevitably become intertwined and build upon each other. Square Enix has once again allowed a good amount of content in this demo. You get 3 hours of gameplay that's fully transferable to the main game. It's a great policy, and I hope more studios will adopt it in the future. Off the bat, the visuals here are absolutely wonderful. It's all a love letter to the 16-bit RPG aesthetic with welcome modern touches. The lighting, shaders, and parallax are all great enhancements on sprite works that Square Enix is legendary for. The combat is a classic turn-based system with some slight tweaks.
Arrow of fortune! Felt that, didn't you?
On occasion, you'll have the option to perform an action twice in one turn. You'll also eventually unlock a meter that builds up a character's unique limit break style ability.
Hold it. I extend a helping hand. Time for your medicine.
Enemies also have specific weaknesses that, if you exploit properly, you can use to break them, essentially taking them out of combat for a round. If you've played any classic JRPG, this will all feel very familiar. Personally, I find this style of combat satisfying, but if it's not up your alley, then you should probably look elsewhere.
Maybe next time.
But really, this style of game is about the story and the characters, and let me tell you, even in this 3-hour demo, everything's already incredibly dense.
What's wrong with me? We have far more pressing business than my lost history. I fear Senna's illness is only the beginning.
Basically, if you're the type of person who opens up a book and is excited to see the first 2 pages are a world map, then this is the game for you. There's a major focus on world building. Characters are immediately given context within the larger game world. For my first character, I played as Casti, an apothecary that has lost her memory and must work to cure an ailment that has struck the small town she's happened upon. Based on her interactions with others, you can quickly see what type of person she is.
The fever's receding. He's sleeping peacefully now.
NPCs are given thoughtful dialogue to help enhance the experience by leaving little breadcrumbs as to her origins.
Wait, that blue uniform. Get back! Don't you dare touch my brother!
What?
Speaking of dialogue, like the original, Octopath Traveler 2 features a full voice cast with performances ranging from nuanced and reserved to downright over-the-top and ridiculous. I found the whole gamut of voices entertaining, and I hope you will as well because there are a lot of them. For this video, I logged about an hour of gameplay with each character, and I would say a good 70% of that was dialogue. The game does give you the option to skip these scenes, but being totally frank here, if you're likely to use that option, then this is not the game for you. Based on my first impressions, the sequel seems to be in the same spirit of the original. Do I wish it felt more different? Maybe, but again, this is just the very first bit of the game, and I'm sure there's plenty more we'll see in the full release. So, if you're up for a modern take on a classic JRPG with well-crafted story, visuals, and dialogue to spare, then this one's definitely worth the time and the price tag.